Okay, so this is the 26 MacWester. It's been stripped out on the interior. The fiberglass is in very good shape. It's 1968. This is where the engine was. 68, I believe. MacWester. This is where the sitting area was. So basically, this is ready for a full modern renovation. This is where the V-berth is. That can be a big bed. A 6-foot tall person could easily sleep there. I'm 5'10", and there's plenty of headroom for me here in the center. It's a very simple cabin, but it has a lot of potential. And the boat is fairly light, 6,000 pounds. The cockpit out here is very cozy. It's a nice little, deep, comfortable cockpit that you could see being in a rough sea and feeling secure in. It has these clear glass pieces for the companionway. Like I said, the fiberglass on this boat is pretty good. It's in good shape. This is standard right here, but the hull itself is very thick because it was built in the 60s, back when fiberglass was very thick. Here's some storage, and these open up for access to below, but I would probably seal them off or change them up, do something maybe. That's a tiller, which is really nice, very responsive, very easy, very simple mechanism, less things to break. There's these cool wooden winches here. It's got a nice, easy, plenty of room to walk up to the foredeck. The push pit and the pull pit. I have the other one from the back here, but it's got a cool little plank here. This is where the chain comes out and goes from there. The mast is deck stepped, which is really nice, and it's on this hinge here, so you can very easily lower this mast yourself, which was very convenient. You put the two big pins in. It's very sturdy, and you can lower this yourself, which is very cool. This is a very utilitarian boat. It's not a fast boat, but it's very, very utilitarian. One person can sail in. In fact, it did sail here. I don't know when. 70s, I'm guessing, based on the stuff that I found in it. But it sailed here from Scotland, so it's very blue water worthy. Here you can see it's got a nice curvature to the bow, so it will cut waves and bad weather pretty nice. Now, the most important feature about this boat, and why this boat is really worth so much, or has so much potential, I should say, is because it is a bilge keel. It has two legs up front and one leg in the back, and it's a tripod, and it stands on its own. So the water line is very shallow. It's like you can go in 2 feet of water with this thing. So if you're in South Florida, you're in Western Florida, you're in the Bahamas, you can sail all the places people with powerboats can sail that sailors can't. You can sail right up onto the beach in the Bahamas when the tide is right, and when the tide comes back in, just push off and sail back in, and you can sit in your boat and be sitting upright. It won't heel over. And you can put it on a trailer. Any flatbed trailer will pull it. So you can store it on your property when you're not using it and save a ton of money in storage. The thing will pay for itself just with that alone. Here's the shrouds are bolted in on the side of the hull. Like I said, the hull is very thick, very sturdy. It's been out here for a year, so it's gotten dirty. It needs to be cleaned. Sitting under a pine tree, so It's got the kicker for an outboard motor, which is what I would do with this. The diesel that was in it was in bad shape, so it got pulled out. I guess it spent most of its years here in Maryland once it came over to USA. And yeah, here you see the bilge keel tripod where the boat just sits up on its own. Very, very, very convenient. And the fiberglass and this whole boat is in great shape. It's a very sturdy boat. It's a very sturdy platform. It's a very, here's the boom. It has a lot of potential. And I wish I had time to work on this thing. Unfortunately, I do not have the time to work on it. And so it's better to get it to somebody who's going to put love into it and sail it, take it around the world if they want. Alrighty, thanks for watching.